year. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They're going to run it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
The back's got it. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Huskies pick up enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's an option look. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Muscles past the defender. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Back in motion now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Inside the 25. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Irish. They connect for 6. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Washington offense retakes the field here. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
The first real speed bump of this impressive ride. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Sanders. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Huskies, as they put 6 more on the board. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Leonard takes the toss, runs to his left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the grab. It's Larson. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Huskies will crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Looks left and finds his target there. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense getting set. It's second down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Pressure is coming. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Boy, 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
QB keeper all the way. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. With the catch, it's Larson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Toss play to the outside. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with his touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Right into the open. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Washington offense heads back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this time it's complete.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Washington. They finish off the scoring drive.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
BAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Defense is coming after him. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The BAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And again down the big gain to the 42.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Crosses the 10-yard line. Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a designed QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Extra point makes it 35-31. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Huskies offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Second down now after the sack. Finds his man. It's Harris. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. The comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this man-coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking to scramble. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they'll set up for the PAT.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. He's missed him.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Powering through. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Using his legs here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The sure hands. It's Harris. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the Huskies will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. 1st down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to...
Look at that. He's still going. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Remember, last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
The Huskies will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the route is on.
Chris, all week week, I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Showing a bunch formation now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. Out on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Working clock with the ground game. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
63, Washington, 31.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. They bring him down right at the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
In the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.